Kia ora. I'm Vince Hawksworth and I'm the Chief Executive of Mercury. I started my career in the UK in underground mining. I failed university entrance and underground mining was a way to get into engineering, which I was keen to do. I first came to New Zealand and worked at the Huntly Brickworks, and a couple of years later got a job at the Huntly Power Station, and that was the start of my career in electricity and energy. The energy sector has undergone massive change over the last couple of decades, and I think what is absolutely clear to everybody now is if we're going to decarbonise the environment and meet those challenges of climate change, electricity and the energy sector plays a massive role. We've got great ambitions to be more renewable. New Zealand is blessed with great resources, whether those are hydro, wind, solar and geothermal, and can be and is in many ways leading the world on that transformation. I think people are the biggest lever that you have as an organisational leader to make change in your business performance, but also the achievement of your strategies. I think about the environment that you create and the clarity you create for people to be able to do their best work, and you need to be relentless and purposeful about that journey and keep that right at the front of your mind. I'm a big believer that culture and the ways of working will always eat good strategies because execution is everything. The people around you will help you succeed if you draw them into your conversation, if you make them part of the dilemma and part of the decision. Clarity and empowerment are really key things. I'm a big believer in the sort of Daniel Pink type of autonomy, mastery and purpose. So if you can get that conversation working well and you create the environment, people stand up and people surprise you often in the way they stand up. The most change occurs at the point of tension. When it's really hard, when it's really difficult, you'll get the breakthrough moments. But to allow those to occur, you have to stop diving in and playing with the controls. So standing back, allowing it to occur is difficult, really difficult for those of us who like to be successful, but that I think is really important. Of course, you can't let the plane crash. Surprisingly enough, it doesn't usually crash. There is talent everywhere in your organisation. Not many people want to just turn the handle on the black box. Nobody gets up, in my view, in the morning and says, how can I stuff it up today? And it's generally the processes of the organisation that have got in their way. So what better way than adaptive to give the people the chance to change the processes, to improve the outcomes, because if the outcomes are improved for your staff, the outcomes will be improved for your customers, and customers pay the bills.